Black Sea is quite possibly the most underwhelming treasure hunt film of the decade. Our story begins with down-on-his-luck submarine captain Robinson, as played by Jude Law, assembling a motley crew of Russian-Irish sailors to go diving for Hitler's treasure trove. And no, that isn't a euphemism. Prejudice's intentions run high, and though the crew eventually uncovers the gold, they wind up sunk and facing imminent death after a series of monumentally stupid decisions, including, but not limited to, attempting to navigate an undersea canyon with no navigation, allowing an elderly man with lung problems to scuba dive for their lives, and just outright murdering each other. The film struggles right off the bat to give any substantial introduction to the characters or why we should care about them, but you get the feeling that it's going to hit its stride once they get in the water. Except there's still an indescribable flatness to the whole experience. Part of the problem is the myriad of I told you so moments. I appreciate the filmmaker's willingness to let their hero fail badly. However, I found myself siding with the unlikely voice of reason, a banker for the expedition's shady financial backer, who is perpetually right and perpetually ignored, right up until he starts doling out terrible ideas in hopes of saving himself. Perhaps a larger issue is that the film has the structure of an action movie with very little of the excitement or the pressure. From the moment the sub goes under, viewers are limited to the crew's perspective, so the threat of danger from Russian boats and external forces feels distant and passive at best. Additionally, some of the climactic action moments fall embarrassingly flat. The movie is living proof of how difficult it is to make dragging a cart across the seafloor exciting. Where the film really shines is the psychological examination of greed and prejudice. There's genuine intricacy to the way the crew members turn against each other, and the build-up to the first climax in which a crew member dies in the most alarming way possible is powerful stuff. There are some terrific moments and a surprisingly poignant scene in which Robinson realizes the consequences of his greed. But, much like the submarine filled with Jude Law's hopes and dreams, the movie ultimately tanks. Black Sea is not worth the price of admission.